Hey everybody, this is Steve Moore, owner of Run More, this brick and mortar running shop located in Westminster, Maryland. Today we're going to be talking about the Altra Outroad. Thanks for taking some time and learning about the new Altra Outroad with us today. If you enjoy our content, please do me a favor and like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us find some new people out there. So this is a brand new model from Altra coming out in June of 2022. This is listed as a trail shoe from Altra, but what I like about it is that to me, it kind of fits a couple different categories. But first, let's just dive into real quick about Altra, the brand in general. So Altra, if you're new to it, all of their shoes are zero dropped and foot shaped. So what zero drop means is that the heel and the toe are on a level platform. You know, most of your running shoes out there are gonna have some sort of lift in the heel, and all Altra shoes across the board are stayed true to that zero drop. And they all have a foot shaped toe box, give you a little better natural feeling and better splay. So we'll get into a little bit more about the width and what that means a little bit later. But back to the beginning here. So this is the Outroad. This is coming in as a trail shoe from Altra. It's coming out in June and it's 140 bucks. What I like about this shoe is it sort of fills the void of another model that got a big update this year, which was the Timp. If you've watched some of my old videos, one of the things I like about the Timp is that I called it a hybrid shoe. It was a shoe you could do some road in, some trail, and technically, just like this, it was listed as a trail shoe, but I liked it that you can do a little bit of everything. In fact, one of the videos I talked about, if I was going on a vacation and I had only take one pair of shoes with me, I'd take the Timp. I could wear them to the airport, I can do some sightseeing in it, and I can certainly go run in it. It'd be great to do some off-road running in it, but I could do some road running in it as well. That Timp got a pretty big makeup this past year, and now it's much more of a trail shoe. If we're looking at what the new Timp 4 looks like, you can see it's been pretty aggressive. You know, it has much more drainage through here. The upper is made of a much more durable material that's going to be designed to kind of give you a little more protection if you're going through some pretty gnarly thorns and such, so it won't tear the material. It's now much more traily, and the price point jumped up, and it's things that like, wow, you could still do some road on it. To me, this is much more of a trail shoe. This shoe here, you can do a little bit of everything. This to me is now taking the place of what the Timp used to be. A couple differences though that are pretty substantial. The Outroad is going to be a little bit slimmer compared to the Timp. So keep that in mind. As we talked about, all Altra shoes are foot shaped, but they're not all the same. So a Timp is going to be called a standard fit. You know, it's going to be sort of a nice traditional rounded toe box. This is actually for Altra called a slim fit. So if you're new to Altra, it looks pretty darn wide compared to some of the other models that you see behind me on my beautiful brick wall. But this one on the Altra standpoint is a little bit more narrow. It also has a different midsole from the Timp. That was one thing when they updated that version, is they really beefed up the midsole. So that shoe has what's called an Ego Max. So it's really plush, it's really cushiony, and because it is an Ego midsole, which is their proprietary midsole blend, it's very bouncy. You know, it has that cushion feel and then a lot of responsiveness. So that had the Ego Max. This is just your standard Ego. It also is a little bit less stack height. So now we've had a shoe that's a little less stack height and a little bit narrow cut. It doesn't make it as bulky, which is why I kind of like doing a little bit of everything in it. If you're trying to look at sort of how the Altras all connect, what they're looking to try to do is the Timp is sort of the trail version of the Torin. The Torin has an Ego Max midsole. The Torin has an original fit. The Torin is a max cushion shoe, and then the Timp has the same corresponding characteristics. This shoe now becomes sort of the trail version of a Rivera. If you're somebody on the road, if you're a road runner and you like the Rivera, it has a little bit slimmer fit. This is your slim fit Altra. Has a lower stack height. You know, it's about 27 millimeters, which is about what the Outroad is. This is going to be a great corresponding. You're running in this and you want to do a little more off-roading, you can do this. But what I really like about this shoe is because it is sort of more versatile, it's a little bit less bulky, and this idea of being a sort of hybrid shoe, you could do both in it, and for a lot of people, that's sort of a great compromise. I love doing trail. I'm very lucky because I have trails right by my kids' school. I can do most days, drop my kids off, go to the trail before I come into work. But most people, they might be lucky to get 2, 3, 4 months runs a month out on the trail. So you might not want to spend $160 on a Timp to have a specific trail shoe. This gives you that option of like, I'm gonna put $140 in a shoe. It's gonna give me some protection. It's got this Max Track outsole. It's got the inner flex to give me some flexibility when I'm running. It has a great midsole to it. It's got that nice durable feel to it, but I also can go on the road in it, or I can walk in it, or I can hike in it. I can do a little bit of everything in it. And it looks really cool. You know, not that it matters, but it is a good looking shoe. This is the women's color, and here's a men's color right here. But it's a shoe you can do a little bit of everything in. And I just feel like the Timp 4, while it has more cushion and while it is an Ego Max, to me that's much more traily, and I wouldn't probably call that my go on a vacation type shoe. Again, keep in mind, if you're somebody who loves Altra and needs Altra for that extra wide toe box, this is going to be a slim fit feel to it. So keep that in mind if you're one of the very persnickety people that screams about the width issues with Altra. This is going to be a slim fit. But again, if you know that's what you're looking for, it'll be a great model. And trust me, as many people out there say that Altra shoes are getting narrow, there's enough people that come into our shop here that say these shoes are too wide for me. So this is a great shoe that's going to kind of bridge the gap and hopefully find something for both people that are more slim or a more narrow foot or just sort of a traditional foot. So due out in June, the Altra Outroad, $140. If you want to purchase this shoe, feel free to go down to our website. We'll have a link down below. If you enter promo code RUNMORE, just one word, RUNMOORE, you will save 10%. We'll ship it out for free. Some exclusions do apply. And if you have any questions on this shoe or any other Altra shoes, feel free to leave it down below in the comments. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And I really appreciate you checking out our channel, and have a great day and happy running out there.